Good morning, and welcome to Daily Dhamma, a letter to our children. Today is April 4th, and our reading is Theravada Buddhism. Within a few months of the Buddha's death, the Sangha met to agree upon his teachings and to compile them in Palibhasa. Pali was a dead language used for writing. Pali isn't even the name of the language. The word means language of the texts. A century later, the Sangha met again to make sure they were on the same page and found they were not. Monks who favored keeping things as they had been were called elders. Theras in Pali, Sthaviras in Sanskrit, and the school was named Theravada, Way of the Elders. The Theravada School is based solely on the Pali Canon, which serves as the original source of all other Buddhist scripture as well. It's an inherently conservative approach, and different from other schools of Buddhism then and now. Clergy are forbidden to marry or drink. Theravada is decentralized and much less hierarchical than Mahayana sects. Theravada Buddhism settled in Sri Lanka, far enough from mainland India to escape political and social changes there. Hence, Theravada has come down to the present day in much the same form as in the ancient past. It is much smaller than Mahayana and is dominant in Sri Lanka, Myanmar, Thailand, Cambodia, and Laos. We don't lay any claim to being experts in Theravada Buddhism, Mahayana Buddhism, or much of anything at all. We are offering our best interpretation of the Dhamma, and, take it or leave it. I don't mean it to sound so harsh. This is our sincere belief in terms of how Buddhism operates and what the Dhamma is. Mrs. Dhamma and I come from different sects. I'm a Thai forest tradition Theravada Buddhist, and it's a pretty tiny sliver of a tiny sliver of a tiny sliver of the overall Buddhist community. So we don't expect other Buddhists to conform to or to agree or to even tolerate what we're doing, but so that even less so for the rest of the world. Mrs. Dhamma probably comes from a more socially acceptable group, the Jodo Shinshu Mahayana Buddhists, to whom we will turn in the next reading. But anyway, this is the way Theravada started, and I'm kind of down with it, whether anybody else is or not. We wish you well, whatever your point of view might be. So, thank you very much for coming back. It's good to see you. Thank you for subscribing and for your comments. Thank you for going to Amazon and getting the book. We really appreciate that too. And we hope to see you again very soon. And happy trails to you until we meet again.